start with a few housekeeping items. Is there any lineup changes this afternoon?
Pix is starting, and Lazar is playing tonight.
So Lazar playing. What do you expect to see from him?
Just a two-way guy. He'll be playing on the fourth line, maybe possibly some penalty kill responsibilities, some face-off, especially on the right side. But just giving us a little more grit and a little more just defensive, responsible play.
There's an opportunity for a bounce-back game. What do you expect to see from this group compared to what we saw in the first?
Just having a little more awareness. I didn't think our execution was good, but also the awareness of knowing what's going on around us, especially on the defensive side of it. So if we can clean that up, especially the way New Jersey plays, really fast, quick on transition, and dangerous off the rush. So if we're hesitant and not aware of their speed coming at us, then they'll get a lot of chances.
One more housekeeping. Just an update on Jake Berman.
Hopefully he can play tomorrow or at least by Ottawa.
Who's coming out for Lazar?
How?
I just wonder about Connor Brown, somebody that you know pretty well and getting a chance to face for the first time. What did he mean to the team for a couple of years?
A good two-way player. I think he was very unfortunate not scoring more goals than he did. I thought he had a lot of opportunities, especially the first year. He went through a lot of adversity coming back from the knee surgery. It took him a while to get up to speed, but you could see him progressing and playing better as that year went on. And by the end of the year, February, March, he was starting to feel it, contributing a little more offensively, and then on the playoffs, he had an extremely strong playoff in 2024. Last year, all year, kind of picked up where he left off, but tremendous player, defensive responsibilities, our penalty kill, a lot of success because of him, but he's just a good, he is a little bit lighter, but plays feisty, gets in on the forward check, is able to have a really good stick. Smart player.
You guys were up against it with a cap in the offseason, but it was tough to lose a guy like that.
Yeah, it was. A lot of guys we had to say goodbye to, but a lot of established veterans, and we also wanted to give the opportunity to have younger guys to develop, and you bring those guys back, and we would like to, but it's one, their salaries are higher. Another thing is just it blocks those younger guys getting an opportunity to make your team and develop.
Kris, when you watch the Devils on tape, do you notice or see anything different? I know it's early in the season, but do you see anything different from what you saw last season?
Well, we only see a couple games of their pre-scout, and from one game to the next, it can always be an outlier. But I see their identity as being a fast team off transition, dangerous off the rush. Obviously, they've got some very skilled fast forwards, which I would say a lot of their identity to their team. But as for their team identity from this year to last year, I don't see much difference.
You guys are struggling to score even strength goals, pretty much one per game so far. Is that become a concern? Can you pinpoint what do you think you might be able to change?
I think it's too early now to say why we haven't been scoring goals. I saw it last year. Many times we talked about how this team couldn't score goals. And there's always stretches where it is difficult to score goals. The goaltender plays well, and your team doesn't play well, and they just won't go into the net. So far, we're only 4 games in, so I don't want to have any conclusions of why we're not scoring goals.
Kris, just to follow up on Walman, is there any concern about how long this is taking? Because it seemed like you should have been back by now based on kind of what you've been telling us before. Is there a setback? How would you categorize that?
No, just taking a little more time, a little more caution, but we feel everything's going to be all right.